Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. John Lester out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Now batting, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. Lester ready. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Batting second, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw in time at first for route number 2. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Ryan Braun is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1-1 on its way from Lester. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Travis Shaw would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Junior Guerra is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kyle Schwarber.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out of play off to the right.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, Matt, we got a ball away, and all indications to me, they're going to stay away from him. This guy's just too good of a hitter. They're not going to flirt around with anything for him to hit on the inside half.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Ben Zobrist would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Stepping up now, Travis Shaw.
Leading off from
a matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Travis Shaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Standing in, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And he got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-2 now from Lester. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ken Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ready with another 2-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk. Full count here. Here comes the pitch.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. To his left, VR, and he's retired, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Orlando Arcia. You talk about the complete package at shortstop. This kid can hit, turn a fastball around with the best of them, but man, does he have range and make plays.
Here's Addison Russell. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a neck-high fastball that time. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on deck circle. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him to chase one up in the zone there as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side. And there's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Braun. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here on the north side at Wrigley Field as we get a look at Cloudgate, or the Bean as it's commonly referred to. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Andrew Susac. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Jr.
Into the box now, Junior Guerra. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Oh, but the throw to first is offline. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location. But he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Keon Broxton. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
In now is John Jay.
Hey.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So digging in now, John Lester. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Santana is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started.
Braun.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now Lester's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's another 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Up next for
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the 1-0. Weakly hit to third. Barehanded at his knees. He's out.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. As he loops under the ball and pops it up.
Susac has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back for more from the north side after this. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jesus Aguilar.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Orlando Arcia.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's taken for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jay on the run. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
The catcher, number 13, Andrew Susac.
Into the box now, Andrew Susac. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him float. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Arcia rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Into the box, Junior Guerra, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. You tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Last half of the 5th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Here's Addison Russell. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Broxton racing back. Still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's one away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. This one is launched. Look at this. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Well, that's one way of taking control of the game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
In now is John Jay.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Now here's the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Two runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So striding forward now, John Lester. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Runners on first with 1 down. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Here's the 2-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he takes a called strike one.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, he's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses. Use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Way out in front. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Ready with the 1-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip, and then it breaks to the inside half of the plate, and you get the call on you. That's a tough pitch to hit right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone into the right field bleachers. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. And the Brewers move out in front now 3-2.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Brewers are out in front, 3-2. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
On its way is pitch number 75. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Tommy Malone takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 33, Tommy Malone.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 18, Ken Zobrist.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Addison Russell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Dribbled up the line. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Pedro Strop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Ready for another shot now, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-0 on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Standing in now, Andrew Susac, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I think the ace spot in the National League is the toughest place to hit at. You got the pitcher behind you. You got to work the count. And he goes up there and swings at the first 2 pitches that are not even in the zone. He's not helping himself or the team.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Scooter Jeanette will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Scooter Jeanette.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again. 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Corey Knebel.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jason Hayward.
Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. Nope. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He'll try again. 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Hit back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. And a rather easy first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
In now, John Jay, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are two away. Tommy LaStella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Tommy LaStella.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. From the stretch. And he misses again. Ball 3. Three and one. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2 skied into straightaway right. Santana is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. One hit, one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Koji Uehara has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Koji Uehara.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Another look to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Brewers go down quietly. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jacob Barnes.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Schwarber.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He went deep last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and out of here.
he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Bounce to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
A second baseman, number 18, Ben.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now 4-3 Chicago. Wade Davis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 71, Wade.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16. Domingo Santana.
Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Cubbies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.